ma'am, when you heard that first verdict, death, what went through your mind and your heart?
I didn't catch, and I just leaned over to advocate and I said, didn't have that? And blind, nothing in head. They earned this.
Do you feel satisfied with the death penalty for Emrys John and Tyrone Miller?
I feel relief to some extent, yes. But are we going to be ever satisfied? No. Because we want our children back, and we're never going to have them back. And as bad it is, the verdict, for the victim, for defendants, and for the families, but they still have the sons. They still have them, and they maybe I will answer that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Just go ahead.
It's not so much you're satisfied with the verdict. It's like she said, our children are the slice of the judge. That's why we have to go to visit our children. We don't go to the jail. We can't talk on the phone. We can't write letters. We take flowers. We take little trinkets. And that's where we go.
And with this piece of ground,
You leave here, you go home. Our children are still not there. They're still in infants. They're still infants. I'm not lost. I have nothing.
Ma'am, the horrifying death of these two beautiful, your children. Educated, on their way up to have wonderful lives. There's got to be a part of you, inside of you, just says, they should have lived a good life. How did they end their lives? How could it end like this for them?
They didn't deserve to die that way. They didn't deserve to be tortured. My daughter didn't know them. Why? For what? What was the reason? We sat there and we listened, but I still don't understand. I still don't understand.
Is there any part of you that will ever feel happiness or closure from this? It sounds like this is just going to eat away at you for the rest of your life.
The only thing closed was the casket on our children. Joy? No, I don't have joy. I have nothing. I have the dog that they tossed around like a football. I have no love. That's what I got. I have nothing. Nothing. My house doesn't. There's no. I have my family, my brothers. Yes, my husband. But on the weekends, my phone doesn't ring. People are with their families, and I respect that. But I don't. I have nothing. I have nothing left. Nothing. So there's no joy. No. There's no joy. There's no happiness. No. There's nothing. You're still there, little here. You think about holidays. It always says happy this, happy that. You find happy somewhere? We don't celebrate holidays anymore.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't even worry about it.
We just call each other and how you doing? Are you a few more hours?
This day will be
Christmas
over.
gonna be over,
It'll be over.
or the Easter gonna be over.
That's how we do
Then
it.
the holidays comes, and the birthday comes, and the anniversary comes. So you think about something like that, It's always with you, always in the back of your mind.
The cake.
And it's, I understand that he signed the contract, and that contract comes with death. But you will never expect that he's gonna die with his wife that way. Nobody deserves to die that way. Nobody.
It took their dignity as well as their life. It took their dignity.
Do you think that Kevin Cox should have gotten the same verdict too? He got life without parole.
I understand that, and that's what the jury decided, and I have to respect that.
We accept it and we respect it.
It was hard, and I know it was hard. We saw it. I've been here at this courthouse for Southwest. I've been doing this for 4.5 years. I've only missed 2 court dates in 4.5 years. So I understand what they saw. I understand what they heard. is difficult. I could not do that job. I could not do it.
Was it easy decision? It was an easy decision for the jury. That was very hard.
But right now, all the sex goes to Daniel.
Yes, he's our hero, and all the people, law enforcement, who was working step by step with him, and he never gave up, and
He kept us going.
yes.
He kept us going.
You know, I was there 5 years ago, and I met the families 5 years ago, and we all made them a promise, and the promise we made them was that we would do absolutely everything that we could to make sure that justice was done, and that one day they would have it. And you know, it's obviously a team effort. It starts with the Sheriff's Department, our office, the California Department of Justice, but to be sitting here 5 years later, after you made that promise 5 years ago, and to be able to have it fulfilled is a very, very special feeling.
And you know, like I was talking to the families, this is not over quite yet. There is still Keyshawn Sykes who needs to go through the process as well. What do you think when that process is done? They'll be sitting here with the same kind of feeling of justice has been done?
My hope, and my hope for every family who's had a family member killed, is that once they get through the process, when they're able to stop coming to court and looking at those photographs, is that for them, hopefully they can separate themselves from having to come to court and deal with it, and be able to start the healing process. Because it's very hard, you can imagine, for them to come in here and have to go through that, the strength it takes, and you know, to hear those things done, that those things were done to your children, and to have to face that is unimaginable. So my hope for them is that when Keyshawn Sykes is done, that they'll be able to start to heal.